you look in the book Ech Tov LeYisrael by Rabbi Yaron, he has a whole section about what happens in weddings, whether you're allowed to go to these mixed weddings, Shem Irachem, whether it's weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, all the same. When you know there's going to be mixed dancing, mixed seating, and all of that stuff. And he has a whole section about the halacha, what's allowed, what's not allowed, but he gives you a few nice chidushim. And once in a while you see in a Jewish world that the problem is not just in the secular world. Secular world, many of them don't really know what the truth is. You see the problem is also in the religious world. You see the avrechim, the bachurim, go to the chatuna, go to the wedding, looking for a shidduch. They're not going because they're that excited about somebody else is getting married. They're excited because hopefully they're going to get married one day. Yeah, but sometimes it's family members, sometimes it's friends, sometimes it's different people. And sometimes somebody tells you, hey, listen, by the way, it's going to be mixed dancing. It's going to be mixed dancing. Now, of course, this is arek ve'al ya'avo. This is die but don't sin. This is arayot. 100% not allowed to go to such a thing. Now, what happens if it's someone who knows? Someone who doesn't know, it's different. Someone who knows. Someone who knows, it's not allowed. It's avrech. Goes to kollel, goes to yeshiva. He's religious. And he goes and he wants to go see all of these women that maybe are single, maybe are married. Because he doesn't know who's married, who's single. He doesn't know. Sometimes married, sometimes single, they all look the same. Just the married ones sometimes have a few kids next to them. If they didn't get a babysitter for tonight. Other than that, look the same. So what if he goes? He knows. What if he goes? So, Chelek Chaf Hey. Chaf Hey. He talks about it. He says, בספר חסידים, in the book of חסידים, והאדם שלמד ויודע את הנה מילה ובכל אופן הולך וצופה בנשים, כתב בספר חסידים שלא רק יענש על עצם מה שצופה בנשים, אלא יענש גם על מה שלמד כבר. The Sefer Hasidim is writing, which we mentioned in the previous shiurim, who the Sefer Hasidim was. It's one of the Gedolei Ador in previous generations. He says, the one that goes to these mixed weddings, the ones that goes and sees these maybe married, maybe single women, he's going. But he knows he's not allowed to go. He says not only does he get a punishment for looking at these women, but he gets a punishment, because the sin, obviously everybody gets, but he gets a punishment for all the Torah that he learned. Because he didn't learn to fulfill. You learned for nothing. You learned like you learn math. You learn like you learn history. You learn like the kids go to public school and they learn stuff so they can graduate. No one really is going to become a historian. No one's going to become an expert in European history or in art history, or most people are not going to become mathematicians or English professors. But you learn. Why do you learn? Because you want to graduate. No one is going to become an expert gymnast, but you go to gym class because you want to graduate. No one's going to become a biologist for the most part. Only few. Only few will become statisticians. Only few will become each one of these things. But we all go and we take those classes in school, in high school, in college, and so on. Why? So we can graduate. He says, this guy that learned Torah and learned that you're not allowed to go to these places, he knows it and he still didn't fulfill it. He gets punished for learning. So when you think about it, it's like, now I can get punished even for learning Torah? Shem Erachem, what happens if I don't learn Torah?